Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon. It's the Big Cheese Weekender 2023. I hope everybody is well. I've got the lovely Rachel here who has worked her socks off to put this with me, putting together so many events, virtual and live, is a real achievement. So thank you, Rachel. Do tell us what's happening today, from now onwards.
From now onwards, Tracy, we have us. So we'll be going around the country to meet our lovely makers and mongers in a second after I've finished gabbling. And then swiftly moving on at 4:15, we're very excited to be announcing just a few of the finalists that have made it through to the Young Cheesemonger of the Year final competition which will be taking place in Norway at the World Cheese Awards Friday week. So 2 weeks today, in fact. We will probably be in the thick of things in 2 weeks today. So we get to meet, I think, four of the finalists?
I've now got five. Unfortunately, the sixth one, Martin from Norway, couldn't join. So we've got five.
Cool, excellent. So that's exciting. And then 5 o'clock, we will be joining Belton Farm, and they are going to be telling us about their three gorgeous cheeses: Red Fox, Smoked Red Fox, and White Fox, and having a little taste through of those. So that's something to look forward to. 6 o'clock, we have Tom from Paxton's joining us. Tom is the manager at German Street, the German Street branch, and he's going to be tasting through some cheeses that have been made by cheesemakers that are very sustainable in their practices, and going through their delicious, gorgeous cheeses with us. 7 o'clock.
I'm really interested in that one. Really looking forward to that one, with the to hear about all the different sustainable ways that people are cheese making at the moment. So yeah, that's 6 o'clock, isn't it?
Hot topics. So that's one to tune into, definitely. 7 o'clock, we have the lovely Ruth from the Fine Cheese Company, and she's going to be kicking off our competition of the weekend, and that is to be we're asking everyone to build their best cheese board with the most stunning cheeses and accompaniments. Take a photo, send it into our email, and also share it with the world via socials. And Ruth will be on hand at 7 to give her fantastic tips and tricks on how to achieve your best cheese board. That's definitely worth a watch. And then for the final event of the evening, we are going over to Stacey Hedges at Hampshire Cheese Company, who will be joined by Andy Swinscoe of the Courtyard Dairy. And she is going to be telling us about her delicious journey into the world of cheese and talking about the gorgeous Tunworth and Winslade cheeses. And for those of you that have ordered the boxes, probably a good time to get them out the fridge now and ready for that event. And that's it for the evening, I think.
Fantastic. Well, thank you, Rachel, and thank you so much for all your hard work. And Rachel and I will be over in Borough Market tomorrow morning, so come and see us there, and you can see us for real. So we're going to go over now. So we're going to Shropshire first of all, to hear what Martin Moyden is up to for the Big Cheese Weekender. So Martin, can you still hear us?
Yep.
Great. Tell us what you're up to, and or what Martin is a cheese maker and a cheesemonger, so he's rocking it this weekend.
Yeah, we're rocking it. So we're moving up from our little market stall in Newport Indoor Market. So we're going to be there selling our cheese as usual, but for one day only on Saturday, we're going to be travelling up to Bidley Dairy at Holmes Chapel, where they're going to host us there with fantastic ice cream that they make there, along with Bert's cheese, and Bourne's Cheshire cheese as well. So we're going to be tasting our cheeses up there, letting people have a try, and just talking about our cheese in general, and just nice cheese and chat, and ice cream and pumpkins and all the other fun that's surrounding it. Yeah.
Fantastic. And you've got, it's open, is it 10 till 2?
Yeah, so yeah, we'll be there from 10 till 2 with plenty of tastings and lots of cheese to try.
Yeah, amazing. Thank you so much. And I think you're going to have a really, really busy day. It's a one-off just for the Big Cheese Weekender, which Claire Burt has organised. So thank you for going up and shouting about fantastic cheese up in Cheshire for us. That's
fantastic.
Brilliant. Okay, we're going to go over to Laura. Laura is joining us from Indie Food in Northern Ireland, in Belfast. Laura, what are you guys doing there for the Big Cheese Weekender? Hi.
Hey, Tracy. So we have a few different things happening this weekend in our Cumber shop just outside of Belfast. We're just having a kind of come in and taste session for all of our great Northern Irish cheeses. So the guys there have put some nice pairings together, have some lovely samples out for you. So there'll be great tastings of kind of Young Buck, of Kearney Blue, of Ballylisk, and of the different Dark Mountain cheese as well. So there's kind of going to be a good spread and a really great opportunity to try some of our Northern Irish stuff if you haven't, and if you're close by. And then up in the Belfast shop, Josh has got the grilled cheese maker out. So he's going to be making grilled cheese for the weekend, which isn't something we usually do up there, but we'll have some really great, some of the cheeses have a really great melt. So that kind of Kearney Blue and a lovely toasty with some fig chutney is pretty divine. So that'll be happening up there. So I mean, there are only maybe about 10 miles between the shops. So personally, I would start in Cumber, go and try a load of really good local cheese, head up to Belfast, have a cheese toasty if you're like mid-afternoon snack, your lunch. And then in the evening, my colleague Stephen is hosting a tasting in conjunction with Ecklandville Distillery, which are so are our close friends, a local distillery, a kind of field to glass distillery making really cracking whiskies. So we're doing a great pairing of, there were some lovely boxes went out of the Northern Irish cheese and the whiskies, but there'll be lots of hints and tips as well. So I encourage you to jump on anyway, hear a bit about the Northern Irish cheese, and then kind of get some hints and tips for pairing whiskey, because it's a great pairing. They work super well together. It'll be a great
quite
tasting.
an unusual one, isn't it? It's quite an unusual one, cheese and whiskey. And everybody's cheese and wine, cheese and beer, and cheese and cider. So I am really looking forward to joining in with that one. I think you're representing Invest NI, who are patrons of the Academy of Cheese at that one. So we're really excited to join you. Rachel and I are going to be together at her house because that's the only way we could do it. And we have the box. It arrived. So thank you.
Sounds like a nice way to round off your busy day.
It's really hard because it's sitting in my fridge, Laura, and so I'm really forcing myself not to open it because it's so tempting. But I've got to save it for tomorrow. Tracy will be very disappointed if she gets here and I've
Make sure to get the whiskey out though. Be sure to get your whiskies out with the cheese to warm up a wee bit as well though.
Oh, thank you. Yes, good tip.
So your cheese will be coming out anyway, so it should work together.
Good tip. Okay, fantastic. Well, thank you, Laura. Have an amazing weekend. And I have to say, those Northern Irish cheeses that you're tasting in the store at Combat, they are so good. They are, such good cheeses. So it's well worth the trip. And I hope lots of people will be trying lots of different cheeses. So those are some of them. Thank you ever so much. So we're going to go over now to Jen, who is at Pangbourne Cheese Shop.
Hello, how are you doing?
We're good, we're good. How are you? Have you had a busy day?
We have had a really busy day. It's been crazy today. I don't quite know. We managed, I think, to have lunch at about 3:15. So that was actually a good thing for a Friday. So it's been full on all day long today.
Fantastic. Well, maybe the Big Cheese Weekend, the people are buying cheese to celebrate and to try something different. That has been my mission And my message to people that we've done some Instagram lives this week, and we've been saying, please try at least one different cheese this weekend.
Yep, perfect.
Tell us what you're doing at Pangborn Cheeses this weekend. I know you've got a charity event happening.
We have. So tonight we are doing a cheese, wine and cabaret evening. So that's very exciting. One of our customers does cabaret, so he's going to come along to a night that we're doing. We're just doing British cheeses because they're so fantastic. It's quite easy for us to showcase really good British cheese. And a lot of the ones we're doing tonight are local, so that's been fantastic. We've got our local soft sheep's milk, the Wigmore, which is just eating really well. And we've got the Bark and Blue as well, which is our local blue cheese, which again, people are going to be trying that tonight with some wine. And then, yeah, we're going to be doing a bit of cabaret afterwards. So it's all raising money for a local primary school, but it's definitely trying to showcase all the British cheeses at the same time.
Sounds wonderful. Sounds like good fun as well. And Bark and Blue is one of my favourites. It's just superb. And Martin today has been in Shropshire, had the Wigmore as well. So I think Wigmore's doing what is doing really well this weekend, which is good news. Superb sheep's milk cheese. And are you doing lots of tastings in the shop as well, Jen?
We are. So we've done a load of gift boxes this week, all with British cheeses in. So we've sent out a lot of different cheeses. So that's been very exciting. We always offer cheese tastings in the shop all year round, but this time we've got a whole load of our different cheddars all on taste, so they're already kind of prepared for people to come in and just try them all. We've got some Ashcombe in, which we're using tonight with the cheese and wine.
Nice.
So that's one we don't always have, so we've got that in as a bit of a guest. And we've been doing a Morbier versus Ashcombe experiment, and so far the Ashcombe is winning. So the English, I think, out of our customers in the last couple of days, the Ashcombe is winning 82-15. So it's doing really well with people that like it.
Wow, I love that. I love that competition. I once did that at Ludlow Farm Shop, and we did Cropwell Bishop Stilton versus Colston Bassett. And I have to say it was a 50-50. It was incredible. Perfect. Yeah. But I'm pleased for Ashcombe, a fantastic cheese from the lovely David Jarrett. Amazing. Thank you guys so much. I'm going to close this now because we need to go into a little practice session. We're going around the world. I hope the signal holds up. I apologize to people who have tuned in if we're a bit clunky. I think I'm not on fibre broadband where I am, and it's pouring with rain, so I don't think that helps. But hopefully you managed to hear from Martin, Laura and Jen and our lovely Rachel, and we will see you, some of you in person at the weekend, in the stores, and we will be in London. And I think, Jen, you're coming over to Chiswick Cheese Market on Sunday just as a punter, or are you selling?
We are, yes. No, just as punters. So Ali and I are going to head over there in the morning. We go over there most months, but we just thought we'd get somebody to look after our dogs this weekend so that we can kind of spend the entire day at Chiswick and just soak up the atmosphere, because it's going to be a fantastic time down there.
Fantastic. So we will get to see you in person. Wonderful. It is a massive takeover. There's, I think, a lot of cheese going to be around.
Right, it's looking good.
Thank you guys. I'm going to close this now, and love to everybody for joining. Have a fantastic weekend, and we will see you. Keep watching Instagram Live, because I think that's where we're doing our lives from, because we won't be anywhere near our desks. Okay, great. Have a great evening. Thanks, Martin. Thanks, Laura. Jen. Thank you, Rachel.
Bye. See you later. Bye.
Bye.